Dark days lie ahead of us all.
If you're hearing our voices, it means it's time for It's This Meets That, the podcast where we watch the worst movies from trailer to end credits, scene by scene, so you don't have to, but maybe you should. I'm Russ.
I'm Jared.
Truer words,
That's
my
not
friend.
true.
No. I mean,
We're a positive podcast.
Yes, that's right. That's right. The world is not coming to an end anytime soon. We're fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Positive about it.
Okay. All right. Your pun badge has been revoked. All right.
Everything's fine.
Ribbit. We got a new movie right now, right?
That's right. Says the Frogman.
Yeah. I was just thinking about lizards, and that's not a frog, but they're all lizards, right? They're all dinosaurs, aren't they?
Yeah. I think something like that. Yeah. Like birds.
Yes. Birds, frogs, lizards, all dinosaurs of some shape or form.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whatever. If you're a paleontologist, let us know.
Yeah, that's right. A paleontologist?
Paleontologist? Is that someone who studies pearls?
Probably.
Okay. All right, hold on. We're talking about not dinosaurs. We're done with that. New movie, new breakdown, new teardown, whatever you want to call it. We do trailer trash right now. Breaking down the trailer.
Yep.
This is the beginning. I actually just described all of this in the intro, so I don't why I keep saying that. I'm just going to leave this out, I think.
You'll fix it in post, yeah.
No,
I'm sure you'll make all that coherent.
No. I'll just leave it alone. Come on.
Unlikely.
Unlikely. I don't have the time for that.
Just like putting in snake noises.
Oh, I totally missed
totally
that.
That.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a moment where you actually said, hey, you know, really cool in this episode is like every time I do a Texas fact, this is for the rattlesnake episode, by the way, which you should go listen to. Episodes.
Yep.
You're like, hey, it'd be really cool is if you put in like a rattlesnake noise every time I do a Texas fact. And I was like, and I literally cut out the part where you said, you know, it'd be really cool is if you
oh, what?
Even the part where you said, I think, to put in a rattlesnake noise every time you do a Texas fact, I cut that out.
Incredible.
So then the expectation of promise wasn't even there to begin with. The listener didn't even know.
Well, now they do.
Well, now I got to cut the... I've just incriminated myself.
Whatever the rattlesnake noise was that we were doing.
It was just
you left those in, so.
Well, it was just me. It was just me doing it.
Right. Well, I'm doing it, but I don't think it comes through my mic very well.
Because I'm a professional Foley artist over here.
That's right.
I do so much Foley. A lot of Foley, a lot of foliage going on. Okay.
I should probably tell them the movie, right?
Hey, you know what? Yeah, because if they didn't read the description, they may not know. They may just click, download, and be like, let's get surprised.
Yep. Let's get Thomas back on the tracks here.
Let's go.
That's for our children listeners.
Yes. There shouldn't be any.
Well, we'll find out. Children listeners.
Yeah, we just
Don't
lost
send
them.
Us an email.
It's like them, the Italians, and the Australians. We've lost all of them.
All children and the Italians. That makes sense. All right. Well, we're watching Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver.
Oh, no.
Even scarier. Yeah, not excited about it, but we have to do it because it just came out.
Yeah, it just came out. We got to do it. It's called timeliness.
And we did the first one.
It's called pop culture timeliness.
It's not our fault Zack Snyder didn't make a better movie the second time.
That's right. And it was, he just did it all, I think he made it all at one time. So.
Oh, right. Exactly. Well, I assume the second one might be better. I don't like Empire Strikes Back, which I don't like better than A New Hope, really. I think,
I think you and I, oh boy.
We've had this discussion.
Yeah, we've had this discussion. This could start like an internet battle right now, right? I kind of agree with you.
Oh, nice. Wait, I didn't know we were on the same side. I thought you were an Empire guy.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Love Empire. Of course. But it doesn't end. There's not
right.
It's not an ending. There's not an end. There's not an end.
So much more satisfying.
It's just kind of like a dot. It's like a book. You're like, you're going to find out the ending in the next book. It's like, no, you made finish the story. Tell me a story.
Yep. Finish the story. I couldn't agree more.
It is a great partial story.
That's right. Speaking of partial stories, I think there's going to be a third one, right?
No, is there? No.
I think it's a trilogy. I think he's just doing a Star Wars. He's just doing a Star Wars.
I thought part 1 and part 2 was like a Snack Snyder.
Snack Snyder. You just thought he made like a 5-hour movie?
Yeah, I thought he just made a 5-hour movie. He's like, Netflix is like, we can't put out a 5-hour movie. He's like,
I don't know, dude. I thought there was a part 3.
No.
I don't. Maybe not.
The Caregiver.
The Caregiver. Oh God. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Well, it is a top question. Yeah, Zack Snyder has been planning Rebel Moon 3 and beyond. Oh God, and beyond?
No, yeah,
it says and beyond.
No,
Russ.
we talked about this in the first movie. Just so you guys, just so your listeners know, Armando is here. So if you hear any barking in the background, I'm not cutting it out. It's Armando. He's just a little feisty today. Yeah. So just let you know.
Just hang it out. Yeah.
But yeah, I remember that because we did some quote unquote ITMT research. Journalism, as we like to call it, and
yep.
I remember he was like going to do like comic books and like lunch boxes and this whole
the Mooniverse, the Rebel Mooniverse.
Yeah, the Rebel Mooniverse. Yes,
that's why I'm in marketing.
Yep, that's right. That's right. For some reason, I'm running the social media accounts. I don't.
That's right.
We have a whole team. What am I saying?
We have at least 2 interns that I can't recall their names. I'm so sorry, interns.
Well, we don't pay them, so we don't have to recall their names. That's how that works.
I think that's right. Oh God. Anyway, yeah, there's definitely gonna be a part 3. Although I heard because part 2 was so poorly received, there might be a little
break.
Question. Yeah. Netflix is like, come on, guy.
Yeah, up your game.
Are you gonna make a good one this time?
Yeah, that's back-to-back movies on ITMT. Like you gotta get over 30%. We can't land on ITMT again. Like that's just killing us.
The executives at Netflix listen to ITMT every week.
I mean, they have to. They're upping their game. They have to listen to us to understand how their game is not good. So
yeah, we don't want a kissing booth 4.
No, stop. Nor boost, nor kissing. Just stop.
Mm-hmm.
And what's his face?
Right, so anyway.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No. We can keep going about what's his face.
Well, I was gonna say, what's his face there? Our friend of the pod there, who's in the Kissing Booth movies. What's his name?
Oh, right, tall guy.
Yeah, tall guy. Everyone thinks he's really handsome.
Shit.
Yeah, it looks like he's like
listeners.
Yeah, no, you can. Wait. Well, I'm stalling for you to look this up because I don't want to. Gerard Depardieu.
It's got an E.
No, not definitely not him. Jared.
I'm getting there.
So
Jacob Elordi.
Yeah, there it is. We're like Jalordi. That's like a artist, like a musician's name, right? Jalordi.
Yeah.
Jalordi.
Yeah.
We're on the new single.
Hot new recording artist, Jalordi.
Yeah, from Italy.
That's right.
Jalordi. Yeah, but he's blowing up though. So he can't come. He's not come back for KB4. We've lost him.
He was blown, dude. He was already blown on Kissing Booth 3.
Settle down.
He was already blown by that point.
Okay. All right. Tell us what this Rebel Moon Part 2, Scargiver Part 2 2024 is all about.
Good intro. Okay, so Korra and Surviving
Warriors.
On
how to intro this show.
Yeah, almost 300 episodes in, have not figured it out.
Always learning. We're always learning.
Always be learning. That's right.
ABL, right?
ABL. My boss would love that. I think that's a company value. Not that I have a boss. This is my full-time job, listeners.
Obviously.
Anyway, so Korra and surviving warriors prepare to defend Velt, their new home, alongside its people against the realm. The warriors face their past, revealing their motivations before the realm's forces arrive to crush the growing rebellion. What the
what?
I don't remember any of that.
What did you just say to me?
What are the characters?
It feels like you just like you just read something off AI plot generator or something. What?
I did.
Oh, are we in Felt? What's Felt? Why are we in Felt?
I don't know what Felt is.
I don't know what Felt is.
I guess that's the farm village thing?
Oh, it's their new home. Felt. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. It had a name?
I thought they left. Did they come back at the end?
According to the trailer, this is going to be a Kurosawa movie. There's the villagers. They're villagers defending their home.
Right.
Remember, it's the end of part 1. That's right. They return and they're in the fields and like, oh, shit's gonna get worse, or they think they're right, and the whole gang is there and they're like coming back. The 7 samurai coming back to the village and like, I guess we're gonna have to be villagers now and protect it. We just want to retire, and it's like,
right.
This is dumb.
Right.
This is dumb.
2 days away from retirement.
Yep. Too old for this shit.
Yeah,
did you know Murtaugh, I think, was it him or was it Danny Glover, was only 40 years old when he was saying that line in that movie in Lethal Weapon? Wow. Yeah, I'm too old for this shit. I mean, now
you've been saying that for a decade.
I know, right? So anyways. Okay, so none of that makes any sense. None of that means anything to me. That is just noodle soup right there.
Gobbledygook. It doesn't mean anything to anyone.
No, I don't. That's not a log line.
I appreciate it. I did almost grab the Google one because the Google one is the perfect amount of vague. Like that's what you want in a log line for this movie. A colony on the edge of the galaxy fights for survival against a tyrannical ruling force, relying on the efforts of a small group of rebels. Perfect. That's the plot, right?
Yeah.
Makes way more sense.
Armando is being a little nutty right now. We just went out and played Armando. Oh wow,
Classic
you really?
puppy.
Oh man, Armando destroyed the sheep. Oh no.
Oh no.
Armando.
Well,
Okay.
what can you do?
What can you do? All right.
So yeah, this movie is gonna suck. Not excited about it.
Nope, me neither. All right, before we get into the trailer, we always do fan service. Let's do it, right? Next segment. Let's move along.
That's right. And the bad movie gods have been smiling upon us. Thank you, listeners. This is like 3 in a row. I feel like that we've had listener mail, right? Fan service?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Listeners, you tell us.
Yeah, almost 3 in a row. If not 3 in a row, then 3 out of the last 4.
I would love for someone to email us to tell us how many times we've had fan service. And if you can tell us how many times we've had fan service in the last year. And by the way, if you know my wording there, that's just 2024. Spoilers, trickery. We'll send you a pin or a sticker or something like that.
That's right. Do it.
But you have to.
You won't.
You have to email us.
You cowards.
Great.
Do
nice.
it.
Just called our listeners cowards. That's good. Okay. Yeah. So we got fan
Speaking
service?
of cowards, yeah, we yes, we have a lovely email from apparently longtime friend of the pod, Kira.
I love it.
Kira, subject line writes, Saw 3.
That's it for the subject line?
Very direct. Yep.
We've brought up Saw a couple of times recently.
We have. It seems like it's in the cards for us, but let's see what Kira has to say.
I can't wait.
Hi, Russ and Jared.
That's us.
That's us.
Yeah.
I hope this email finds you well.
It does.
Yeah, sorry, we're all right.
Yeah, I mean, right? We're doing well, right? I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am a devoted fan of the pod.
Love it.
Love to see that.
Love to
and
hear
today,
it.
I reach out to you with a humble request. Please watch and review Saw 3. Ooh.
That is
everyone's favorite Saw. Except the critics.
And maybe even the audience, I think.
Yeah, probably the audience too.
Probably the audience. Yeah.
She continues.
Oh, there's more.
I understand. There's a lot more.
Okay.
No, Kira wrote us a good email.
Okay. Buckle up.
Thank you, Kira. Yeah, buckle up. I understand that this is a lofty undertaking because ITMT is a podcast devoted to bad movies, and the Saw movies are, of course, objectively good.
Wait,
in spite of this,
I took a turn I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, nope. She's defending the Saw movies.
Yep.
In spite of this, I hope you can draw upon some inner source of strength and proceed anyway. Which, thank you.
Yeah,
we all need that in this trying time.
We do. We do.
Dark days ahead. She continues. I also understand that you'll have to pay like $3.99 to rent this movie on YouTube.
Yeah.
Which we are staunchly
anti-capitalism.
Paying more than the subscriptions that we already
yes,
buy.
I mean,
and capitalism.
You know how much it costs us to run this podcast? We can't afford
Comrade.
Yeah. We can't afford.
Send us $3.99.
We can only afford all the services we pay for monthly. We can't extend beyond that. Right. It's not. No, that's not how it works.
Ridiculousness. So listeners, do us a solid. Venmo me like $8.
$8.
Jared DeLuca on Venmo.
Yeah, because $3.99 plus tax, maybe like $4 or something. $10.
I'll settle for $8 for the two of us.
That gets us most of the way there.
Yeah, that way we can still watch it separately.
Right.
Otherwise, we're gonna have to band together.
Right. Well, if we band together $8, we can rent it and get like a box of Junior Mints to split.
Great point. So, listeners, offer still stands.
It's $8.
If you Venmo me $8, I will make sure that Russ and I rent this movie. Kira, if you're listening, now
devoted listener.
as I was saying, yeah, she continues. There's more.
There's more.
There's more. I know.
Okay, I love it.
On the other hand, consider the fact that Saw 3 is a poignant meditation on grief and forgiveness, and that it also has a scene where a guy is chained to the bottom of a vat that slowly fills with rotting pig in entrails. Oof.
Wow. Okay.
That sounds brutal.
Yeah. I don't want
what
that.
I'm suggesting here is that there are certain things in this world that are priceless. except $3.99.
I mean, that's a price. I mean, that's
Killing me. I recommend the unrated version because there's some extra gore.
There's
and I know you guys will love it.
Unrated version?
Apparently. Which actually has 89% on Rotten Tomatoes, probably.
Yeah, I mean, can't we just
to the rated ones?
We just need a version. We don't need all the other versions. Just make a movie.
Yeah. Whatever the cheapest version is.
Yeah, if it's less than $3.99, please make that movie.
That's right. And kind regards is how she closes, which I appreciate a nice regard.
Absolutely. That's nice. That's okay. So Saw 3 I think has been on our list for a while because we did a review of this. Recently, we were talking about the Saw movies. There's 10 of them.
That's right. Soon to be 11.
One I heard is not even technically part of the canon now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the one with Chris Rock.
Would it make sense?
No,
that one. Okay.
That one does not make sense. That one's like a story from the Book of Saw. It's kind of like the Book of Boba Fett. It doesn't, no one really cares.
Messed up.
Yeah, it's not good. So really, there's only 9, but then they number them as 10. So they need to.
Okay.
It's like a Tokyo Drift, I think, situation where there's 10 Fast and Furious movies, and I think they can count.
But it's outside the universe kind of thing.
Yeah, that's called franchise planning after you've built the franchise, I think.
Yeah, never seen any of those.
I've seen just the first one. I saw Tokyo Drift.
Okay.
I think
we should the bad one, right?
Yeah, we should start diving into franchise. Yeah, bigger ones like this, like these big ones. But all right, so Saw
like Twilight and all the other franchises we've done. Listeners, go listen to those episodes.
Rebel Moon.
But anyway, kind regards back at you, Kira. And if you want to be like Kira and tell us how many listener mails we've done, fan services that we've had in the last few months.
Yep.
Whatever, just send us a number and we'll send you some stuff. It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com.
And that's true. So Saw movies, though, on our list, we do have, there's 10 of them. I think we can do, bear with me here. Okay. Saw 3, Saw 4, Saw 5, Saw 6, and I think Saw 7 or 8 or 9, wherever that one is. The only ones we can't do
just the middle.
Yeah. So we can do all of them, I think, except for Saw 1, which is 50%. Audience score is like 80 something, whatever. And Saw 10. Movie. And then Saw 10, which I actually want to see because it's 85% critic and like 80, 90% audience. So
mind-boggling.
I think that's like a Saw movie with heart.
Okay. I bet there's a lot of hearts. Yep. Cool. Yeah, let's do it.
Done.
Coming soon.
Someone send us $10 though first.
$10 now. All right.
Oh, I have to. Yeah. Well, we want to do the other ones. $8. We'll stick with $8 is fine.
Yeah. Right? Conversely, if you bought 2 or 3 T-shirts, that gives us about the same amount of profit.
That's true. Can we set up does Patreon even let you set up like campaigns for less than like, I don't know, $10?
Probably, yeah.
Be like, our goal is $8, right? And just do that. Someone will send us $1.
Yeah. I've been meaning to set up Patreon for us for a long time.
There's gotta be 8 people.
There's someone out there who'll send us $1.
Yeah, there's gotta be at least 8 people on this planet that would send us $1 to hit our goal to get Saw 3.
I bet.
Right?
I bet. And to keep this podcast running as well.
Right. Of course.
Yeah.
We're gonna do we'll do like a, pay what you think we're worth type of thing. Maybe
that's right.
No, just $1. Just give us $1 a month.
Yeah, just give us $1. That would be great. Venmo me Jared DeLuca.
Wow, love it.
In case you forgot. Yep, just my name. Nice and easy.
Nice and easy.
Sponsored by the place down the street where you sell plasma.
That's it. All right. Well, that's awesome. Fan service. I like it. I love it. We need more of it. People do it. That was good. That's good.
Yeah. Thanks, Kira.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're the best.
You're the best. Kind regards.
Listeners, don't make me don't prove me wrong by sending us a bunch of email and proving that you're the best.
Yeah, I'll be up the email game, and that bar has been set. Okay.
Yep, love a good bar.
Yep.
Should we talk about the trailer?
Let's do that. That's a great idea.
Nice, good segue.
Okay. Yeah. You know how I like to start a trailer?
A nice hot start.
In an elevator. Let's go.
In an elevator. That's right.
Where's
it hot? Elevators.
Elevators. Let's go. And yeah, fired up. Immediately we hit the 10th floor and we were just guns and kicks and red and laser swords and Some side-scrolling Metroid action.
I was just saying. She does like a Vader in Rogue One, but not as fun. Like it just comes out blasting.
That's 100% what it was, right? It was you know what it was? It was like I could picture Zack Snyder be like, you know what I want this to look like? I want this to be like Vader in Rogue One meets Old Boy. And they're like, oh, that sounds cool.
Nailed it.
Yeah, of course it's cool because it's two better movies.
And it's cool because they did it twice in this trailer. So that's how you know it's good.
Oh my god!
Fuck you, Zack Snyder.
Oh my god, Jesus! All right, so we got some side scrolling action. We got our hero. What's her name? Cora, but she's a scar. She's a Scargiver, right? Because she gives out scars. Right.
That's right. Not related to Kira.
Nope, Cora. And we are the button givers because we'll give out buttons if you email us.
That's right.
On point.
Yep, nailed it. And she gets down to one guy left, right? And then she steals his lightsaber and stabs him through the chest.
You mean laser sword? We don't want to get.
Sorry, I mean not lightsaber. Yeah,
yeah. We don't want Disney to take us down too.
That's right.
With them for some reason they didn't take down.
Well, that's why you say not lightsaber.
Right.
I said it.
It's true. We said not lightsaber.
Yeah. Laser sword. All right, fine.
Laser sword. Because laser sword sounds dumber. I don't want to give them credit.
Right.
Lightsaber, not lightsaber. Because I think not lightsaber, it's like, oh, that still sounds cool. But you say laser sword, like that's stupid. That's a ripoff. It's a lightsaber ripoff.
Good point.
Okay, it's just all in the lot. It's all in the words. So then we get that's done. That's a cool little. Okay, here we go.
Yep. Quick fade to black because they can't do any transitions. So
no, I mean it's a trailer. We're just showing off action.
It's a trailer.
Yeah, it's fine, right? Who cares? Just show some action. So we got our hero here, Cora Scargiver. She's chatting with Jimmy the robot. Remember Jimmy? Aw.
Wait, that was Cora? I thought that was a different woman.
No, because they're playing with time here, Jared. Oh my God, it's the same woman. She just has a different haircut. Are you serious? You what?
You know me.
We just went through the face blind this thing.
She literally has it's the same woman.
She had the same face. Are you kidding me? It's
the same face.
Yes, she has the same face, different haircut. One's she's got a short haircut. The other one she's got long hair.
Right, that's right.
Do you need to redo that test? I think you need to retake that test under under professional supervision.
Yeah, but I will not forget that it's antlery Hopkins as a robot. Right.
Well played. Did you think of that right now, or that's good?
I thought of it a few minutes ago.
Okay. You didn't read that. You didn't read that in a comment section, or did you?
No, I didn't. Believe it or not. Thought of it on my own.
I had original thoughts here. That's what we do.
That's why they come. That's why they pay us the big bucks.
So Jimmy the
baby.
Jimmy the robot. His name is Jimmy, right?
I forgot his name. Jimmy the robot.
Yeah. Well, we added the robot, but he's Jimmy and he's a robot. So
I mean,
Jimmy the robot.
No, I think he was credited as Jimmy the Robot. Wasn't he on IMDb or something like that? I think it was so asinine. Yeah. On this one, it's just Jimmy, but I thought it was Jimmy the Robot on the last one.
Antlery Hopkins that's awesome.
Woo. Thank you.
Yeah, gold star for today. So he's like, I got some bad news. You can't win.
Right. Yeah. Real uplifting.
And I'm going to tell you right now, for responses, never tell me the odds. I'm gonna end the movie right there, and that'll be it. That'll be it. I will not watch the rest of the movie. So
I can't wait
because that's what she's gonna. That's what she's gonna say, right?
She'll probably be like, "Don't tell me what I can't win.
Don't tell me the probability."
Never tell me the laser sword.
Oh my God. All right. And then there's shots of like ships taking off. There's a lot of, so this trailer, I'll recap pretty quickly, pretty easily. It's just three separate action sequences like this one we just went through, and then just ships and then ships floating around. And that's pretty much it.
And all of it slow motion, as you'd expect.
Of course. So if you want the short version of this episode, that's it. You can end now. Yep. See you later.
That's right. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Come back next week when we do the full breakdown. All right. So then we got a title card, Netflix. Our overlords bringing us this amazing content.
Yeah. And this terrible Audio Slave remix.
Oh, so at first I was like, wow, is this a really bad, like Rage Against the Machine ripoff? I was like, wait, no, is this an Audio Slave ripoff? And I was like, oh, right, no, it's actually Audio Slave they remixed.
They just remixed the song. Yeah. I mean, unmistakable roller coaster noise.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You gotta have it. And as we all know, Audio Slave is a Rage Against the Machine ripoff, more or less.
I don't mind
because it's most of the guys from Rage Against the Machine.
Well, yeah, I mean, 3 out of 4. I mean, ripoff. Right. You're just kind of like the band with a new singer. That's all.
Exactly. Yeah, which is awesome. We love Chris Cornell. R.I.P.
Yeah, we did. I mean, I guess we can still can even in death. Even in death.
Yeah, we can still love him.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
But anyway, don't love this cover. Not cover, remix. It's terrible.
Yeah.
And they take forever to get to it.
Oh my God. Brutal.
It's just roller coaster noise. And then it's like weird electronic Zack Snyder noises. I imagine it's him doing that into a microphone.
Probably. He's like, you know, it's going to sound
put
cool.
some like reverb on it.
Yeah.
More reverb.
So then we get the guy from the first movie. He's like, we're at a team meeting. He's like with the villagers. He's like, you're here. Okay. All right. And then we get the shot of him, the dude from the first one of the Seven Samurai here, looking all badass in like a
don't remember his name.
Ash-stricken land. I don't either. But then we have like a shot of the other lady, part of the Seven Samurai here. She's like holding
Titus. Isn't it Titus?
Oh yeah, you're right, Titus. Yeah. What's the lady's name? The one with the laser swords. She's got red ones. That's a good laser sword noise.
Yep, that was a good.
That's what he was doing. It wasn't him being confused about whose name that was, but
Deborah? I have no idea.
Deborah? Is that Deborah?
That's right.
Deborah? Is that you? Your laser swords are looking so red. So Deborah's holding a child of some sort.
Deborah, right?
That's
Don't look at Jimmy. You might as well have Deborah.
Jimmy, Deborah, Titus. Deborah. And then Titus is still going on. He's like, because you have nothing to return to. So grow up. And then
Pope on a gurney?
Yeah. I was like, we get someone crying, like crying royalty or something, and then there's a bird in the background. Did you see the bird in the background?
Well, yeah, that was like kind of there's Pope on a gurney, and then giant scary bird looks over Birdman's shoulder. Yeah. I didn't know who the Birdman was.
I don't know either. I hope so. You know what? We need more bird villains, you know?
That's right. And they can't just keep cloning the same guy for the next one, like they did in this one, or whatever.
Well...
Or back to tanked and back to health. I don't know what they did.
Oh, God.
Sorry, not back to...
Yeah, not back to no healing,
liquid healing tank.
Healing tank. And then we got our hero doing some slow-mo walking, and we get some cut down to some young kid we don't know yet, also slow-mo walking. I don't think we met this kid, this child.
No, like the baby princess.
Yeah, baby princess.
Because there's a crown.
Is that the child? Wait, wasn't the first one called Rebel Moon Part 1 the child or something? Or the Child of Fire? I wonder if this...
Child of Fire.
Is our hero the Child of Fire, or is this little kid gonna be the Child of Fire?
Must be the little kid.
I would assume, right? It's got to be able to throw us off, because Zack Snyder is genius, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I've just prognosticated the whole movie in my head now.
Yep.
I know exactly what's going to happen.
Yep. So then we get our villain from the first movie, who is, of course, not dead, as we kind of just discussed. He's hooked up to some glow sticks, getting some cocoon thingy pulled off his face, because that's always cool and scary looking.
Yep.
So he's back.
That's when you get the dark days lie ahead of us all, right? Yeah. Voiceover.
Yep. I think that's from Titus still, right?
Yep.
Or no, Jimmy? No, Titus.
I think that one's Titus, yeah.
Titus, yeah. And then we get a village shot, because this is going to be mostly a single location, small budget film in a village just outside of Felt.
Classic Space Village.
Space Village. And then we get the dude from the first one again, Titus, I think, telling the villagers, like, hey, we'll teach you how to fight, because this is literally he's literally just ripping off. This is even more of a ripoff of Seven Samurai than Star Wars was, which Star Wars wasn't, but Star Wars wasn't. But anyways, medium, but it was the other one that Kurosawa. Anyways, all right. So
you bunch of nerf herders, I'll teach you how to fight. Sorry, not nerf herders.
Not nerf herders.
Whatever tiny animals are here.
Yeah. And then we get a bunch of quick shots, mini montage quick shots of all the villagers beating up some straw dummies, because, hey, you know, straw dummies, you know.
When in doubt,
beat up some straw dummies.
Titus is like, wow, impressive. You're like, what?
Yeah, that wasn't a...
They're doomed.
Yeah, yeah, this village is... You might as well just give up. Give up your wheat. Just give up your wheat to the Empire. Stop it.
Give up your wheat.
Give up your wheat. That's all we're here for. And then we got title card from Snack Snyder.
Snack Attack. You hate to see it.
Yep, he's back. He's back.
How like really goes along with the ominous music. You're like, oh no, not Zack Snyder.
Not Zack Snyder again.
No, man.
And then we get the villain, our boy there. He's doing some chatting about the Scargiver, and he's like, she's amongst the village.
Yeah, there's like a quick cut of people traveling on horses or whatever, not horses. I don't know what they are.
And then there's like shot of like slow-mo, like a ring or something, or a crown falling. And
yep, that's right.
And then
it's a crown.
Yeah, it's a crown. Okay. And then
Corey does some gun stuff, flashback, I think.
Yep. Sure. And then cut back to shots of the villagers looking worried. Of course, you got to look up to the sky and be like, oh no, what is that?
What is that?
It's the end of your village. Just give them the wheat. And
it's the ships we've been seeing the whole trailer, the rest of the trailer. Yeah. Pay attention to the rest of the trailer.
Yeah. If she was a true hero, wouldn't she just give herself up to save the rest? Like, isn't that right?
Well, we'll get to that. That's what the guy says in a second.
Okay. And he's like, there's more ships incoming. And he's just like, the villain's like, I shall destroy them.
Yep. And that's when he does like a Captain America landing in a dusty shaft. And they do the second Vader and Rogue One scene.
That's right. In a trench. Let's go.
Just cuts down all these rebel soldiers. I mean, not rebels.
Not rebel soldiers.
Well, no, Rebel Moon. It's Rebel
Moon. We can use that. Yeah, Rebel Mooners, right?
Moonies. Yeah,
Moonies. Okay. I should probably check that's not a. Okay. Anyways,
it's like a cult thing.
Yeah. Okay.
It's fine. It's probably fine.
Should we double check that term? All right. So so more action stuff with it. Now he gets his action moment, and then we cut right from there to Jimmy the robot doing his superhero landing the same way.
That's right. And he's like, landing. I guess I have no choice but to fight, which listeners, you might recall from the last movie, he was very anti-fighting. It's kind of the whole point of robots now for some reason.
That's right.
Because that's part of the Dune ripoff where they're like, robots and AI and stuff like really mess up the universe. And so everybody bans them.
So you get rid of them. Right.
Yeah. Because the whole movie is very derivative.
Very, very, very derivative. So then Jimmy the robot gets his own action sequence and he's kicking ass. So this is our third one. Awesome. It's the same thing. Yeah. Let him rip
laser swords everywhere.
Oh, that's great. And then we get Audio Slave really kicking in now. We get ships exploding over the village. We get another title card on April 19th, which was, about a month ago or so. Mm-hmm. Get some more laser sword fighting. More ships, even more incoming.
Yep, all slow motion. Everything's slow motion now. The rest of the trailer is basically slow motion.
Zack Snyder loves his ships incoming. There's so many ships incoming.
Like a rich man's Michael Bay.
Yeah. And then we get close-ups of our heroes and the villain, and he's like Scargiver herself. Yeah,
which is a weird cut because I was like, if it's a trailer, make it a sentence.
Yeah, you can complete that with something.
Finish your thought.
Just finish your thought.
The Scargiver herself. Cut to battle scenes.
I guess when there's no plot, you can't read. There's no thought. That's fun. Hey, no plot, no thought, huh?
Is that a safety tip?
Yeah,
just a fun rhyme.
Yeah, just a fun rhyme. That's all. All right, so we get some dude shooting stuff, and it's like an all-out war. We got all sorts of pew,
there's like a Saving Private Ryan stealthy throat slash.
Well, that's the character that remember that character that came out of that crew from the Twin. Oh, okay, so
I don't remember even the main character.
All right, so there was two random I don't know if they're brother or sister combo they were trying to recruit because they had the army of with the people
that was Deborah.
That was Deborah. No, that wasn't Deborah. And I remember there's this one random shot in the first movie. I don't know why I remember this, but they cut to this woman and she looks at the main guy they're looking to get to join them. And it was like, oh, do they have a thing? Kind of maybe.
Oh,
which they didn't explore at all. And that's this character who randomly survived the end of the first movie, had no lines, but was there now as part of the team. And we're like, who is this?
So important.
Yeah. What? Say something.
Yep.
See something, say something.
Continues to not say anything, just does a cool throat slash.
Yeah, I mean, if that's all they're going to do, I'm into it. And we got more village war, all out war. The villagers...
Probably just a flashback.
Yeah, I think the villagers are just getting smoked right now. And then just more crazy action. I couldn't even keep up with it. I was like,
this is the Empire Strikes Back of the franchise, so it's going to end probably kind of badly.
Oh, man. I really hope not. Oh, my God.
Anyway, so yeah, yeah, they're doing more like slow motion blasters everywhere, and there's the "Are you truly prepared to allow this to continue in your name?" which is exactly what you said a minute ago.
Yeah, that's so many words too. I think I cut it down a bit tighter.
Smart.
Yeah.
Which makes more sense. And then lots of explosions and robot murders, and what else you got?
Hero doing some slow mo gunning and shooting.
Yep.
Pew, pew, pew.
On the bridge there. Yeah.
And then we cut to black, and it's like, and she's like, "I'm sorry," and then we cut back to our hero hugging that dude from the first one that was in the village, who's kind of gave them all up, but then like he turned at the end and like saved her. Remember that?
Yeah. And she says, "I won't allow this place to something."
Yeah.
I think it was like die.
Yeah, might have been important. They didn't.
Probably not.
Probably not. No, I mean, if it was, make it a better line. You know.
Yeah. Right. Make it enunciated well.
Yeah, and then there's like there's an epic ship collapsing, splitting over the village, and just like right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we got the laser sword while sliding down the ship while it's collapsing. Wasn't this in one of the Star Wars movies, the prequel?
I was just going to ask you the same thing. I'm pretty sure it was.
I'm pretty sure. I'm no Star Warsologist. We're no Star Warsologist, but actually we are.
Yeah, probably the closest thing to it.
Probably than anything else we
know. As far as
the
ologists go, yeah.
Of course. I think in the wasn't in the third prequel.
Probably in Revenge of the Sith. Yeah.
In the opening when they're going to get Palpatine, save Palpatine there, and they're like sliding down.
Yeah, that sounds right. Either way, it's Simpsons did it already. We know that.
Snack Snyder, we see through you. And then we had a bunch of quick cuts of just stuff
falling.
Yeah, I don't
explosion, stuff falling out of the sky.
And none of it felt like it mattered, and I didn't care. Faces, you know. And then it all wraps. She
jump kicks someone in slow motion.
Because of course, and it all wraps. That's timed because all the music has been timed with all the hits and stuff like this at this point. Yeah. And it ends with Audio Slave Chris Cornell being like, "Gonna save yourself," and she's kicking the guy, and it's like, "Oh, okay, cool."
That's right.
You can make a cool noisy trailer for 2 minutes. Let's do that for 2 hours and 2 minutes.
Woo.
Title card: Rebel Moon, the Scargiver Part 2, or is it Rebel Moon Part 2, the Scargiver, or is it the Scargiver Rebel Moon Part 2? The layering is
any of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you just pick one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go with Rebel Moon, the Scargiver Part 2. It's Rebel Moon.
I think it's Part 2, the Scargiver.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they got to work on their placement of their words.
And then Part 3 will be, God knows,
the Caregiver.
Yeah.
All right.
Whatever Netflix let us have, the scraps, Netflix scraps. Part 3.
Netflix, the scrap giver. And then it just ends with a list of credits of people we need to blame for this, but we'll get into that in Part 1. And
that's right.
When to watch this mess, which was April 19th, you may have already seen it. And if you haven't, buckle up because we're gonna do it for you.
You're not gonna want to watch it after this.
Nope. Nope. Not one bit.
Can't wait.
That's exciting. That was a fun stuff. Jared and Russ prognosticate?
I think it's that time, yeah.
I'm moving right into it. I'm excited.
Same.
All right.
I mean, the obvious one, right, is like...
Do it.
The child of fire is...
The child.
Korra and whoever... There was a love interest in the last one that I don't remember.
Yeah. And you think that the child who's walking around is the...
Yep, is the new queen of the village or whatever, some stupid shit.
Enough time has passed between the first one and Part 2 where they've established themselves in the village. Her hair could grow. Did she have short hair at the end of the Yeah, she did. You're right.
Yep.
Beauty.
What an easy way to do time lapsing.
Right.
Thanks, Zack Snyder.
Yeah, thanks for that, bud.
I'll have to ask Tice about the wig situation in this one.
Yeah. So you're thinking, because I don't remember the end of the first one. After like if she was the child of fire, I don't think she was. I think she was the Scargiver, right?
She's the Scargiver having the child of fire, and I think the Scargiver. So the Scargiver is the one who killed the king or whatever, the emperor, some stupid whatever.
Very Game of Thronesy, of course. He killed the king, and
Dune,
then right. Every other movie.
It's like them all.
Yeah. Probably some Shakespeare.
I'm sure. All those other ones are based on that anyway. So.
Yeah. Everything else, yeah, right.
There's no original thoughts anymore except for Antlery Hopkins.
Yeah, that which you blew my mind on that one. I'm sorry, but I'm still thinking about that. I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night and be like, Antlery Hopkins.
Yeah,
sir.
The last original thought,
Sir Antlery Hopkins.
Sir Antlery Hopkins.
Let's not be rude.
I think he delivered the baby, Sir Antlery Hopkins.
Oh,
I think we're gonna get that clip. I'm sure.
Yep.
Something about humans and robots working together again
to bring balance to the not the force, but the
not force, right.
Not force. Yeah, the thing that exists between all of us, the spirit.
That's right. Yeah, there's little chemicals in everybody that little organisms that kind of make it up.
Yeah,
presumably.
Yes, not midichlorians, but something else, right?
And so I think the Child of Fire is the one who's going to help bring that balance, right? And then
in part three, though.
In part 3, we'll jump another 15 years into the future, and we'll get the thrilling conclusion.
Right. And then do you think? But what do you think? What do you think about our villain though? Do you think he's got to die in this one? He can't stick around for 3, right?
I think he sticks around for 3. I think he gets back to Tank again. I think he gets mortally wounded again and gets more scars given.
Yeah, right. That's fair. Hey Armando, I know. Settle down. I'm busy.
Classic Armando.
Right? Like I see you. It's okay. Give me 2 minutes. Yeah, I think also. Well, now I'm thinking because I remember the end of the first one we had the dad, Scargiver's dad was like.
Nope, I don't remember.
You remember that? Oh man, that was like
no, I don't remember. Anything.
That was like one of the most important parts, right? The very end when the villain goes into the dream world thing or whatever, and does a weird dream world telekinesis conversation with the dad who's the king, the emperor or whatever, and he's like, "Find my daughter, or I got to kill her in public." And all that.
Yeah. Now I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
So now I think the villain are what's his face there. He's got to get killed in this one, and then it's got to be set up for the big battle against the emperor guy, her dad, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I don't know if you're telling me there's a part 3, unless they.
It must be. I mean, it's we're doing Star Wars. We're doing a Star Wars.
Yeah,
so
it's 2 hours long. You gotta be able to kill both of them in 2 hours, right?
No, dude, there's definitely a part 3.
Ugh.
And more. He said, just like he's trying to do a Star Wars.
Imagine that's your pitch. So I want to do these 2 movies and more.
Yeah. Are you familiar with Star Wars? We're gonna do the same thing, but a little different, so we won't get sued.
We're gonna do Star Wars and more. Netflix is
right.
Here's all the money.
There's going to be 9 probably. I bet there'll be 9.
No.
Yep.
No. Netflix would cut that off. They'll cut that off at some point, right?
Only if people like us don't keep watching them.
Yeah.
Listeners, you have a responsibility out there. Don't watch this movie. Just listen to us.
That's right. That's right. We're
doing our part.
We're doing our part. We are.
We're doing a scene-by-scene breakdown next week, so that way everyone can, not watch the movie. We're doing our part.
We are actually. We are. Yes, we are doing our part. It's true. Okay, I feel.
Don't ever say we're not heroes.
Yeah, we're the heroes not that you wanted, but you needed, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The ones you deserve.
That's what I think. That's the line. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to add to that other than chaos.
They're doing Star Wars.
I feel like our prognostication was a little chaotic, but like this movie. So, and I'm okay.
Yeah, it's going to be ridiculous, and all of it's going to be so full of plot holes and terrible.
Oof, can't wait.
I'm sad again.
It's only 2 hours, buddy. It's only 2 hours, buddy. Dark days ahead. But you're, right. You're here because you have nowhere else to go. So
that's right. This is my job. I forgot.
This is it. You have nowhere else to go.
It's for you, listeners. I love you too much to not watch this movie.
Yeah. Are we? So are we done? Is that it? We're shutting this one down? Are we gonna sheathe this laser sword?
Famously sheathed
laser sword.
You have to do.
Yeah.
Probably in this one, I would assume.
You probably. There's some type of special lining because they don't go down like a
right,
like a not lightsaber. All right. Well, that's that. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with a full breakdown of Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver. In the meantime, you can go to follow us on Instagram. Our social media team is is hard at work to get caught up. They're a little behind, but they're getting there. We had to talk to them because we don't pay them, and we had to learn their names. Right. So once we learn their names, they feel a little more respected. So now they're starting to do their job.
It's mostly Nigel's fault. He's the manager.
Right, Nigel. That's right.
And Garbanzo's just following orders.
Garbanzo, yeah. And there's a language barrier. So that's how business works, okay? So we had to go down to the basement and talk to Zoom and talk to them, and we're all good. So go to our social media, Instagram. It's This Meets That. They give you tips on what you can do, activities you can do while you're listening to us.
That's right.
Real world things.
Tried, tested.
Yep. You can subscribe to us wherever you're listening. Spotify, Apple, just hit it. Boop, beep, boop, boop, bop. We're also on YouTube, which that's fun.
Oh, yeah. Great call.
We're planning a big face reveal, I think, in 2024, right?
Big face reveal, yeah.
I don't know.
Well, unless you go to the Instagram and
well, then our face is there, but that's a trick, right? Go to our Instagram. See
revealed.
Revealed.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you've got a friend who would like the show, episodes, podcast, show, it's not a show. It's a...
Yeah, it's a show.
It's entertainment.
We do a show.
I guess so.
You don't think this is a show?
I don't know what this is anymore. I'm not even sure what this is anymore. Even the internet's like, how do we categorize this? You should share with a friend because sharing is caring, and that's the best way for the world to know about us. Hi. Armando says hello as well. That's it for me. Your turn.
What a good boy. Yeah. Speaking of good boys, you could help us out. Do us a solid. Drop a review wherever you can review things.
Do it.
Spotify, Apple.
Armando implores you to do it.
Do it for Armando.
Yep.
5 stars, perhaps. Maybe a nice comment, like wow, those guys are cool. I did it for you. Wrote it for you.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Put it into ChatGPT or something if you're so inclined. Or speaking of ChatGPT, have the AI write us an email and you can ship it off to itsthismeetsthat@gmail.com and we'll read it like Kira's email. Thanks again.
A hero. Yeah. Be a hero.
Yeah. Be our hero.
Oh.
They can't all work.
Nah, they can't all work. It's okay.
Yeah. Or go to the website where you can find all the old episodes at this point. I think this is 280 itself. There's a lot of content out there. Hundreds of hours.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah. Just when you look back at it, you're like, whew, what are we doing?
Let this be our legacy.
I mean, yeah, this is it.
Yeah. A lot of podcasts don't make it to 280.
Nope.
Still going.
Still going strong.
Yeah. But at the website, you can also find merch from us, t-shirts. Those t-shirts, like I mentioned, if you buy 2, we can rent Saw.
That's right. Saw 3. That's what we're looking for. We're aiming to get
Saw 3, 2 shirts.
We're 2 shirts equals Saw 3. So that's a lot of numbers, I know, or just send us $8 into Jared.
That's right. Jared DeLuca on Venmo.
That's right. We'll get the Patreon set up we'll set some serious goals here. $8,
That's right. Yeah, that too.
That too.
There's more info about the show, the cast of characters like Nigel and Garbanzo and Donna Mint, who we haven't heard from in a while, but
she's kind of, I don't know what she's doing. She's in Vegas. She's been in Vegas for a while. So
yeah, she was like touring a tobacco plant.
She said something about going to tobacco plant / visiting family back in Vegas. We don't know. We don't know where she is. So
where in the world?
Yeah, she keeps our social media team in check.
That's right. There's more info on Russ's book, Host, which you can buy wherever you buy books.
That does things.
Or, like I said, if you forget everything I just said, just go to itsthismeetsthat.com.